The Phoenix Scottsdale area is loaded with amazing neighborhoods. Neighborhoods with beautiful homes, great schools, shopping, restaurants, and business opportunities. But the Sheaborhood has a gravitational pull that makes it hard for people to leave, and for those that do, very easy, almost necessary to come back. Hi, my name is Charles Fratantoni, and I have lived in the Phoenix Scottsdale area for over 50 years, and I have helped clients buy homes in just about every corner of the valley. If this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything about living in the Phoenix Scottsdale area and the surrounding cities, then subscribe below so you can be the first to get the most current info on our real estate market. Tammy and I love helping people find their perfect home, and whether that's in 9 or 90 days, feel free to reach out. All of our contact info is in the description below, and we'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to your new home. The heart of the Sheaborhood is the intersection of 32nd Street and Shea Boulevard. From there, it radiates west to 20th Street, north to Cactus Road, east to 40th Street, and south to the Phoenix Mountain Preserve. Well, at least that's my definition. Some residents have differing opinions on how far east or north you can go and still be in the Sheaborhood. It's a turf thing, I guess. Full disclosure, my family moved to the Sheaborhood in 1978. I went to Shea Middle School, graduated from Shadow Mountain High School. I had my first house built here. I was married in that house, and my first child was born in that house on 27th Street in Cortez. Our family moved to Scottsdale several years later, but I found myself going back to the Sheaborhood weekly for lunch or dinner or to visit friends, and to keep an eye out for any real estate opportunities. When my wife Tammy and I decided to flip a few houses, the Sheaborhood was a no-brainer. I thought it was just me having this connection and affection for the neighborhood until we had our first open house on our first flip in the Sheaborhood. I couldn't believe the number of old high school friends who showed up. When I asked if they saw our open house post on Facebook or notice on Zillow, almost all told me no, that they lived in the neighborhood and were driving by and saw the signs. So many of them graduated, went away to college, or started a business, but sooner or later found their way back. I'm sure a part of it is nostalgia, but nostalgia doesn't explain why so many newcomers are excited to be and live and play here, why they are so active in the community and proud to be Sheaborhood residents. To start with, the Sheaborhood is perfectly located. It's in North Phoenix, 15 minutes from downtown and Sky Harbor Airport. Drive south on 32nd Street in Shea, and you're a block from a neighborhood on-ramp to the 51 freeway. That freeway will take you to downtown Phoenix and Sky Harbor Airport in 15 minutes, or to the 101 loop that will take you anywhere in the valley, east or west. Next, and best for Tammy and me, is the whole southern border of the Sheaborhood is the gorgeous Phoenix Mountain Preserve. Though they rarely come up for sale, owning one of the houses on the preserve is a dream. Imagine standing in your backyard and looking up at the beautiful Piestewa Peak, or stepping out your front door and taking a few steps to the trailhead. For everyday living, you have close access to Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, several chain grocery stores, Home Depot, and Desert Ridge Mall. The Sheaborhood has your typical corporate and fast food joints like McDonald's and Starbucks, but that's not where Sheaborhoodies spend their time, because the restaurants here have a 40 to 50 year history. That's right, almost half a century. There's Uncle Sam's, opened in 1980 and still pumping out amazing subs and grinders, pizza, and ice-cold pitchers of beer. We went there after high school dances 40 years ago, and it looks and tastes exactly the same, and it's still bustling. Then there's Chompy's New York Bagels and Deli. It opened its first store in 1979 on 32nd Street. It was really small. I think there were only just like 10 tables. We'd go there for bagels in the morning before school and sandwiches for lunch. They expanded their store and moved to Paradise Valley Mall a few years later, but when PV Mall closed in 2021, where did they come back to? That's right, and their new store is a little bit bigger than 10 tables. But for me, nothing tops Dragon Palace Chinese food. They have been on the 32nd Street and Thunderbird, a little bit north of the Sheaborhood, for almost 50 years. Check this out. This is Dragon Palace, Chinese food that has been here almost 50 years. That's 5 decades. I would come here for lunch in high school. And the food, has not changed. I mean, I'm sure they use new fresh food, but the chicken chow mein, exactly the same. I think it's still #1 on the lunch menu. Absolutely amazing. Now, they've renovated, obviously, after 50 years, but they replicated exactly what it was like 45, 50 years ago. Let me tell you, when something lives in your mind and then you go there and walk in and it's there, it's a real mind blower to see it brand new, just like it was when I was in high school. This place is amazing, and it has been in this neighborhood selling the same style and type and recipes of Chinese food for almost 50 years. That's the power of Dragon Palace and the power of the Sheaborhood. Look at this. Look at this feast.
It's a feast.
Kung Pao beef, sweet and sour chicken, house special chicken.
Thank you so much.
And then we're all going to share a chow mein because
that's what we
do things. That's right. That's what we do. And it came out approximately 1 minute and 14 seconds after we ordered it. Then there's these unique places. And this is 32 Shea, an espresso bar in the morning with amazing breakfast, and then in the evening it turns into an intimate dining lounge with small plates, entrees, handcrafted cocktails, curated local beers, and boutique wines. It is amazing. Proof Bakery, where they bake sourdough everything. Shea Cheese. Come on, how many neighborhoods get their own cheese shop? And I don't mean a sorry little open refrigerator at a grocery store, but an actual cheese shop. Press Coffee Roasters. It's not just a coffee shop. And while all of these places are amazing, restaurants are not enough to make a neighborhood flourish as much as the Sheaborhood has. You need amazing houses, and the Sheaborhood has that at many levels. Entry-level single-family residences start at $500,000 to $695,000. These homes were generally built in the early 1970s. There are 12 to 1,900 square feet and set on 6,000 to 9,000 square foot lots. Many of these homes have had some renovations, and many have pools. Then you have the next level of home that starts around $725,000 and goes to $1 million. These range in size from 2,000 to 2,600 square feet. Most have had renovations and many have pools. Then there is the Sheaborhood's Heritage Heights subdivision. It's tucked in a little pocket east of 32nd Street and bordering the Phoenix Mountain Preserve on its southern border. Built in the early 1970s by Golden Heritage Homes, this community features single-story ranch-style homes with spacious layouts with sizes ranging from 1,920 to 2,900 square feet. These homes offer 3 to 5 bedrooms and 2 to 3 bathrooms, making them ideal for families or retirees. The rolling and winding streets give it an elegant yet cozy feel, and being at the foot of the preserve, amazing views of Fiesta Peak. For sale signs are rare here. Then there are certain streets and pockets that have older and larger custom homes. Some of these are in the center of the Sheaborhood, and many of these homes that border the Mountain Preserve are in this category. These homes are well over $1 million and range in size from 3,000 to 6,000 square feet. A couple have gotten as high as $3 to $4 million. As for schools, the Sheaborhood is served by 2 A-rated schools, Mercury Mine Elementary and Shadow Mountain High School, my alma mater. Sheaborhoodies have a strong sense of community. Apart from so many having grown up in the neighborhood, there are community events like Farmers Market every Saturday at the Roadrunner Park, Sheaborhood Spring Fest with live music and performances, delicious eats from local food trucks, or the incredible artisan market. Then, during the holidays, there is the Lights and Luminaries Bike Tour, where Sheaborhoodies decorate their bikes and ride through the Paradise Gardens and Mountain Estates enclaves. After which, there is a closed street block party. When you're here in the Sheaborhood, you can feel the vibe. It's nestled up against the Phoenix Preserve and its 11 miles of hiking trails, the winding rolling streets, the variety of house styles, and the amazing shops and restaurants give a true sense of community. The Sheaborhood is truly a special place. Once you become a resident, it is always home. If you've been to the Sheaborhood and have a favorite place to eat, drop a comment below. And if you'd like some additional information on the Sheaborhood, its inventory, market conditions, or info on any neighborhood in the Valley, feel free to reach out. Our contact information is listed below. This is Charles Fratantoni with HomeSmart. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.